In Chapter 4 of The Giver, Jonas rides through the community looking for his friend Asher. He's hoping they can spend some time together while completing some of the volunteer hours that are required of citizens once they become 8s. Jonas reflects on how nice it is to have freedom of choice about where the volunteer hours are fulfilled because the rest of the day is so meticulously regulated. He thinks about how some children quickly find an area of interest and spend most of their time volunteering in that corresponding center, though he himself has never settled on one thing that he wants to devote all his time to. Jonas finally sees Asher's bicycle outside the House of the Old and goes in to join his friend. The House of the Old is serene and comfortably furnished, and the old people who live there seem happy, content, and well cared for. Asher and a gentle girl named Fiona are bathing two of the residents, and Jonas begins to help a woman named Larissa with her own bath. He thinks about how the rules against viewing another's nakedness don't apply to new children or the old, and he likes how relaxed, peaceful, and free Larissa looks as he bathes her. Larissa tells Jonas that the residents celebrated the release of a man named Roberto that morning. The ritual began with the telling of his life story. Then, she and the others toasted Roberto, chanted an anthem, and listened to his farewell speech before they let him go. Jonas asks what actually happens during a release, and where the old go when it happens. Larissa says that no one knows. People just walk through a special door in the releasing room with a look of great happiness on their faces. All children are required to put in 4 years of volunteer service to the community once they become 8s, but they get to choose where they volunteer, which allows children to explore as many different jobs as they like, and allows those with a special interest, skill, or talent to focus on that area immediately. As Jonas rides through the community, buildings are described in very utilitarian ways. There's no mention of parks, museums, or theaters, or anything that speaks to creativity. There also seems to be no apparent reason for Roberto to have been released. After all, he's in good shape, both physically and mentally.